2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Philadelphia, home to one of the NBA's most historic teams, the 76ers. Here are the players arriving earlier in the mood for action. An overhead look at downtown Philadelphia. That's the site of our broadcast tonight. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, we've got the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Philadelphia 76ers here in Wells Fargo Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And a chance here to check out some stats for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting's been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, some people called on Joel Embiid to be more aggressive. The process accepted that with humility, saying, I want to be great, and it's only right for people to expect me to drop 35 a night. At the same time, he said, I'm not a selfish player. If the defense double teams me, it's about making the right play. Kevin?
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Greg, it's going to be a battle of the boards tonight. You know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
No doubt about it. Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, Brian Grant, a lot of guys that earn their living wearing that hard hat.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Russell Westbrook out there with Monk, and it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Shake Milton is out there with Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3. So the Lakers win the tip. Now Monk. Pass to Westbrook. And stolen by Harris. Outside, Simmons. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Monk, the pass to James. Here's the floater. And Embiid with the block. Harris outside. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Outstanding focus that time by Simmons. Nothing really rattles this guy. He's unflappable, even when he's getting bodied by the defense like that.
Now here's Westbrook. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Nets in Brooklyn. Over Simmons. Westbrook, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
LeBron dishes to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Over Harris. Westbrook, no good.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They, right now, are searching for a bucket.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Here's Simmons, following the basket by Dwight Howard. Here's Embiid. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Howard. To the middle, here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
Davis, such a terror in the open court with his size and speed. That's a really lethal combination.
And Simmons kicks to Milton. Passes it to Embiid. And it's sent back by Howard. And it's the Lakers on the break. From downtown, the shot missing. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Trailing by 4. It's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And there's the pass to Simmons. Now Green. Great D that time from James. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know, so often we see Westbrook with the ball driving or pulling up off the dribble. He can catch and shoot it just as well.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Some numbers for Simmons. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's putting up about 21 points per, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
They get it again. Embiid uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, Embiid plays with really good effort, and he plays with an effervescence that's contagious, and it's really endearing for a guy of his size.
Now, here's Monk. A 14-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn. Now for the teams that are clearly rebuilding, should they simply play the young guns, Greg, no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
Kev, you know, I don't know that there's a right answer to that. I think it's really about the personnel and the personalities of the guys on that roster. And really, the front office should play a big role in that as well. But it's a hard call. You got to believe enough in those young guys to say, hey, that's our future. We're going in that direction. But you still got to also take care of your veteran guys who are kind of setting the table for your future.
Free throw drops for Monk.
The energy that Monk brings, I love it. I mean, when he's out on the floor, he's giving you everything he has.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Simmons. He's coming off a 22-point game against Toronto.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
Here's Milton. The shot comes out. Good D by James. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Embiid.
Well, you know, I did not think I'd ever see a player equal Oscar Robertson's triple-double average for a season, which the Big O did back in '62. Then along came Russell Westbrook. Another level. Did it for 3 straight seasons, making an indelible mark in the history books.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And last season, Westbrook passing the great Magic Johnson for second all-time in career triple-doubles. Does he catch Oscar Robertson with 181?
I think he does, Greg. I think he's got a chance anyway, I should say that. Just to be in the conversation speaks volumes to all you need to know about Russell Westbrook's greatness.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Kicks to Green. Harris outside. Here's Embiid. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Embiid's got his second basket of the night. Outside Westbrook. But no one around him. And again, the Lakers no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Lakers trail by 3. Lobbed up there for Howard. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Milton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Philadelphia shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And he makes the first. And the 76ers making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Anthony's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Lakers trail by 5. LeBron passes to Davis. Back to LeBron. To the wing right side. Monk for 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Monk's got 5.
You've got to get out on Monk now. He shoots a high percentage from outside the arc, and the form, perfect.
Milton finds Harris. Davis against Embiid. Over Davis. No good off the back of the rim.
With the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And they double up James. And stolen by Harris. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Yeah, just stepped out of bounds as he tried to slither around the defender there. Good job by the D to cut him off.
Korkmaz, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Malik Monk. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
He gets it in there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And it's James missing.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Harris against Davis. And the basket by Harris. Now it's a 6-point Philadelphia lead.
Harris has really become much more adept at finishing hard shots. Great focus there.
The drive by James. Some solid defense from Aldridge.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Harris inside. Davis is there. Harris misses. Lakers trail by 6. And here's the fast break. Pulls up for 3. And it's LeBron James with the 3.
Over the years, his catch-and-shoot jumper has gotten so much better. You can tell LeBron's really worked on that part of his game.
Harris outside. Back to Simmons. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Now here's LeBron. He's coming off a 37-point game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
Here's Davis. Tries again. Good D by Drummond.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Simmons against none. Outside, Simmons. Here's Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 5.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now. That's
Oh, my great goodness! That was special. It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Now here is Harris. 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
James against Harris. Nice shot by James. LeBron's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop LeBron. I mean, he's strong, and when he gets up ahead of steam, he's a freight train.
Simmons, the bounce pass. Harris looking it over. Shot clock at 5. It's tipped. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. Wayne Ellington's checked in for the Lakers. Ken Bazemore comes in for Russell Westbrook. 1:43 left to play in the first. Loads it up for Davis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Drummond. Now, here's Maxey. Off target from 3-point range. Fast break, the Lakers. Anthony leading the charge. Bazemore for 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Here's Simmons. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Simmons got 8 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Ellington, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Davis kicks it to Bazemore. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, no good by the Lakers. The 76ers leading by 5. Hook shot.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
You know, you look at Ben Simmons, and the thing that jumps out to me is his all-around game. I mean, it's absolutely terrific. He's a stat sheet stuffer supreme.
And he makes both free throws. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Los Angeles. 7-point differential. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Over Aldridge. And that one's good, Anthony. Here's Simmons. 10 points for him. It up and banks it in. Simmons got 12.
The quickness, the size, the speed of Simmons, captivating, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people I don't really need to hear from. You know, I don't mind. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone's going to say something, which is fine. But at the same time, I got to worry about, you know, what I need to focus on.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
So for the Lakers right now, Kent Bazemore is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then there's Wayne Ellington. Then there's Howard. And it's Anthony in at the power forward. Here's Anthony. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. First free throw is good.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Shake Milton in for Ben Simmons. Both good from the line that time.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now, here's Maxey. No points in the game yet for him. Milton the pass to Drummond. Back to Milton. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. Rebound the Lakers. Now the Lakers on the break. Anthony leading the charge. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. The 76ers leading by 7. Milton with it. Last game we saw him score 13. Fast break, the Lakers. Bazemore, no one around him. Misses the three. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Passes it to Maxey. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Howard. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Anthony's shot is off. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And here's Maxey. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Los Angeles making a switch here. Monk's checked in. Lakers trail by 9. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And again, the Lakers no good. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Only given up 2 points this quarter. From deep, Green. That shot off. And the Lakers going the other way now. And Bazemore kicks to Monk. Now the pass to Ellington. Here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time rising up for the dunk.
Pass to Milton. And here is Drummond. Over Anthony. And it's Drummond missing. Lakers trail by 7. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Monk. Anthony's got 8 points.
Love the unselfishness of Monk there. I mean, love seeing him find the open man.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Knocks it loose. Howard with the steal. Here's Bazemore. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Tipped away, but he gets it back. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Howard with the steal. Ellington from outside. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Over Anthony. Drummond. It's good on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 7.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dogged offensive rebound.
Now here's Ellington. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The shot's good from Monk.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Passes it to Milton. He feeds it to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
Ellington inside the three-point line. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Ellington's got his first 2 points of the night. The 76ers leading by 4. There's the pass to Milton. Out to the right wing. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And the Lakers call time here. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in
and
both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. Philadelphia making a change here. Harris is checked in, and then for Los Angeles, James checked in for Ellington. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Kent Bazemore. LeBron passes to Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Inside, here's Green. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Green's got his first 2 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Back to Westbrook. Embiid with the steal. Now Green, 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto. Dishes to Embiid. 76ers moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Maxey. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. The feed to Carmelo. Over Harris. The offensive rebound. And it's Howard finishing it off.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Pass to Harris. The shot, no good. Good D by Howard. Now here's Monk, the fast break chance. Right side, Westbrook. Pass to Howard. And the Lakers turn it over again.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it. Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Westbrook scanning the floor, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Westbrook's got 10 points in the game.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Harris against LeBron. Harris kicks to Korkmaz. Just his first attempt. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now, here's Monk. And a look now at a few years worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Russell Westbrook.
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
First one falls for him.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. And they double up Simmons. Out to Harris. Over James. Harris misses.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Monk with the ball. 10 points for him. And the rejection by Embiid.
You look at his combination of reach and timing, it makes Embiid a superb shot blocker.
Kendrick Nunn, he's checked in for Monk. On defense, the 76ers. None, that's good.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
So the wing on the left. Here's Embiid. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
The free throw drops for Embiid.
You know, Embiid has a very similar story to Tim Duncan's. I mean, the Cameroon native did not start playing basketball until later in life. Now he's one of the very best in the game.
And Embiid drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Passes to James. Nunn with it for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harris has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
You know, it would be fun to tabulate how many of LeBron's career points have come on the break. I would just venture to guess he's had a bunch of them.
Here's Korkmaz. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. Here's Embiid. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Westbrook, no good.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with this team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Another miss by Philadelphia.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
It's his first trip to the line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
And the first one drops.
You look at LeBron James, he's truly a remarkable talent. And every season he seems to add something else to his game. It's been fun watching him, and I'm not sure how much longer we're going to see him at this level.
And both free throws good for LeBron. 1:29 left in the first half of basketball. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Embiid against Howard. Embiid kicks to Korkmaz. A three-pointer is right on target. Korkmaz has got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, the floor awareness and passing ability of Embiid, very impressive, and he continues to grow as a passer.
James looking around. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Harris.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia.
No, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
The 76ers trail by 5. And Simmons kicks to Harris. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, you know, you can't get overly physical with Harris because once you do, he turns it against you and uses it for his good.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That's good from Harris.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, Tobias Harris is a great scorer, and he's had multiple NBA stops, and I think you just have to simply say this guy has always been wanted.
And Harris drops them both. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. LeBron passes to Davis. Down low, here's none, and it's blocked by Simmons.
Well, you got to respect the athleticism and the willingness to defend that Simmons has. I mean, he's a skilled shot blocker, too. And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
Here's LeBron after the made shot from Andre Drummond. And here is LeBron. He's got 14. 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Davis drives in.
What separates Davis from the pack? In my mind, it's his all-around offensive game. Size, skill, perimeter shooting, and post-up prowess.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Los Angeles on top, up by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, as you look at the game so far, how would you evaluate yourself?
I think defensively I'm doing pretty good. Offensively, I still got to work on a lot of stuff. But it's going well. I just got to calm down, slow down, let the game come to me, and it'll be all good.
Hey, thanks for your time, man. See you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 block. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Man, that's been a great offensive rhythm to their game. So many of their baskets have come off assists. That's the sign of a team functioning at a high level. Keep the same ball movement in the second half, and that will be key for them.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Ernie, they're taking way too many threes. The offense has no rhythm. They need to go back to the drawing board. Maybe try to get a little bit more transition, more off the pick and roll. Anything other than shooting that 3. It's not going.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic out there by James.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Harris. Then it's Green, and it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Westbrook. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Monk, the pass to Howard. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Harris. For the lead. The rebound by the Lakers. One-on-one here. Here's Davis. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The 76ers trail. Harris dishes to Simmons. And Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing. So good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot-blocking machine.
Milton. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Milton's got 8 points.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Now here's James. Misses off the right iron. And now the 76ers on the break. Lobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Westbrook. 12 points for him. Here's Howard. Right side Davis. Shot clock at 6. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
You know, unlike a lot of bigs, Davis doesn't have to operate inside. He's totally confident in his ability to do damage from the perimeter.
Now here's Milton. 8 points for him. They kick it out to Green. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And it's Davis with the jam.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
76ers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. To the paint. Here's Harris for Davis. Great D that time from Davis. LA has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Howard. And it's Kent Bazemore in for James. Free throw drops for Monk. The 76ers trail by 4. The pass to Milton. Westbrook against Simmons. For 3, Harris. Westbrook pulls it in. Westbrook's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The shot by Monk is no good. Philadelphia's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's Simmons. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got 16.
And, you know, guys, we know Simmons most enjoys getting others involved, but he's showing you he can have huge nights himself as well.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway, and terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time and the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. And he knocks down the first one. Maxey's checked in for Tobias Harris. The Lakers also with a sub. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Good on both.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Now, here's Maxey. Defense is right there. To the inside, Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
I tell you, it doesn't get any easier than this, guys. I mean, Simmons finishing with power.
Outside Anthony, over Drummond, and that one's good, Anthony. Anthony's got 10 points in the game.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Here's Simmons. That's tipped. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Ellington from outside. Rebound Andre Drummond. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Davis.
Sometimes you just have no way of stopping Simmons on the interior. I mean, he's a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
And Simmons drops them both. Here's Monk, 15 points in the game. He dishes it to Davis. Anthony trying to get open, and Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Timeout called the 76ers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You look at Simmons. He'll be a starter if things stay the way they are now. He's sitting at the 4th position in the Eastern Conference voting.
And I hope they do stay that way. He's been so good this season. It really would be a shame if he missed out on a spot in the starting 5 for the East.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Maxey. Philadelphia with a new shot clock. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Pass to Davis. Back to Monk. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Fade away. Again, Los Angeles.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Now Simmons. 20 points for him. Green, the pass to Embiid. Feeds it to Simmons. Now, here's Maxey. Excellent D there from Anthony. In the corner, it's Ellington. Hits it from three-point range. Ellington's got the lead up to 7 now for Los Angeles.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Maxey, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Maxey's got his second bucket of the night. Pass to Carmelo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Listen, 84 is a really good number to post at the foul line, and that's where he's at on the year.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
That free throw good from Anthony.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Andre Drummond, and it's Korkmaz in for Danny Green. And the Lakers also making a change. Nunn's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. The 76ers trail by 6. And here's Maxey. He's got 5. The pass to Aldridge. Simmons against Nunn. Just 4 to shoot. Embiid from outside. And no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. To the middle, here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis, seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Pass to Simmons. He kicks it to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Nails the hook. Simmons got 22 points.
With Simmons, the closer, the better. I mean, he's confident from this area of the floor.
The feed now to Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Simmons finds Embiid. Now, here's Maxey, started by Davis. Here's Embiid inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Davis. This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good, Maxey. So he gets them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Now, here's Nunn. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
A moment to check out the numbers for Nunn. Over the last month, getting it done. 5th in field goal percentage, 9th in three-point field goal percentage, and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer, understands the offense, moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. And that free throw good from Nunn. LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. He hits both from the stripe. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Maxey. From beyond the arc. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Korkmaz, no good. Los Angeles leading by 8. Here's Davis. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The 76ers shooting down near the 40% mark since after. They've been slow getting going. Simmons looking around. And Simmons slams it in.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 14. Outside, Simmons. Passes it to Aldridge. Back to Simmons. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 5 to shoot. Here's Korkmaz. And the 76ers get it back. Embiid.
It's dangerous now letting Embiid get this deep. You're asking to get posterized with the throwdown.
Here's Nunn. On the wing, James. Down low. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Here's Korkmaz after the basket by Los Angeles.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss. And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the 76ers. Harris comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. The Lakers also changing it up. Howard comes in for Anthony. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Wayne Ellington. He doesn't get the second one. The 76ers trail by 7. The pass to Simmons. Here's Embiid. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both. 1:07 left in the third. Feeds to Howard. And stolen by Aldridge. James against Harris. Harris draws the double. Here's Aldridge. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
You know, we get so spoiled by the skill Aldridge has in the paint, we sometimes forget about his outside game.
Now, here's Nunn. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. 5 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. They get the rebound. And Howard with the second chance points.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here is Harris. He's got 12.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
And the dunk by James.
Another one of those special nights for LeBron. I mean, you know, if he sticks around till he's an older fella, that all-time scoring career mark, wow, might be in jeopardy.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Kendrick Nunn out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Howard in at the 5.
And Howard selling the up fake there, but not the worst thing to send him to the line.
The first one falls.
And when you think of Howard, defense and rebounding immediately comes to mind. I mean, he knows his role and plays it pretty well.
And so Howard nails both of them. Simmons with it. Pass to Embiid.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now Simmons, after Westbrook's missed three. And stolen by Howard. And they're on the break. Here's Nunn. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Danny Green, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 11-point game. Harris with it. And it's Howard picking him up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, the sheer size of Embiid often puts the defense in tough spots. He's a beast.
Joel Embiid at the line for two.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Outside Westbrook. Out to the right wing. James against Green. 4 on the clock. The 17-footer lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. James has got the lead up to 11 now for Los Angeles. Now the 76ers with it. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Green taking his time here. Pass to Harris. From deep three-point range. But they'll get another chance. Great D that time from LeBron. Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Monk's checked in for the Lakers. '76ers on defense. They trail by 11. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. They get a hand on it. Philadelphia with the ball. The 76ers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Passes to Drummond. The dish now to Green. And the pass to Harris. Three-pointer. And there's Green on the assist from Tobias Harris.
Nice fluid motion there on the catch-and-shoot jumper from Green. You can't rush that shot. You got to be smooth with it, and he is.
Now, here's Monk. Takes it from 10. Good on the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 10. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Pass to Drummond. LeBron against Green. Harris outside. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And that one's good. Drummond.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Now here's Westbrook from the wing, and it's good off the back rim and in.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
Here's Drummond. Pass to Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hilton. No good on the triple. Lakers leading by 10. Outside Westbrook. Passes it to Davis. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Even when the defense is stellar, Davis still able to score the ball. That's what makes him an elite talent. He can make hard shots look easy.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
Hey, when it comes to stat sheet stuffers, Westbrook is a stat sheet stuffer supreme. Mark that one up, guys.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that 3 is going to be vital.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Westbrook. Hit the teardrop. Basket good. Westbrook's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Now here is Harris. Charity stripe shot. That's good on the jump shot. Harris has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he's an elite shooter with a lot of sweet spots. Defenses have to mark and keep an eye on Harris from mid-range.
And it's slammed in by Davis.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Westbrook against Simmons. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And how about no turnovers here in the second half, making sure they get a quality possession every time down the floor.
Here's LeBron. Right side Westbrook for the three. Second shot opportunity. Howard, good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Milton kicks to Simmons. Back to Milton. There's the pass to Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. A shot by Milton, no good.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
On the wing, James. Over Green. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis.
You know, with that combination of strength and length, Davis can easily overwhelm defenders and get himself to the foul line.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick, a shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Monk with the ball. Now Green defending. At the top of the key, Westbrook. Westbrook double team. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Westbrook. And the Lakers lead by 18. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that one's good. Drummond.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Westbrook against Simmons. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Well, I tell you what, it's rare that you see a big man with offensive skills like Davis has. He is a talented, rare player.
Now here is Harris. And Davis sends it back.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Harris. Pass to Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Now Drummond. Pass to Milton. From the arc. Rebound the Lakers. Howard's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Back to Davis. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 5 assists in the game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Simmons dishes to Harris. Greg, your son's been drafted. You were drafted in the NBA. As you look back on the process that you went through and your son Cole has gone through, what are some of the flags? What are some of the things that stand out to you?
First and foremost, boy, how time flies. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, at least it feels like, that they were calling my name on draft night. But
91, right?
Yeah.
91.
You know, every stage of life, though, has its joys. And listen, to play the game I love and now see him playing it at this level, it's truly a blessing. And in his case, he probably loves it even more. You know, he didn't grow up the way I did. He grew up just with a true love and passion for the game. So it's humbling and obviously something that I take great pride in.
You were taken out of UNLV 1991, number 12 overall. Remember it like it was yesterday. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Outside, Green. Passes it to Milton. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive, looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. Now here's LeBron. And he banks in the layup. James has got 23 points.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Now Davis. And they double up James. Lobbed up there for Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Simmons passes to Embiid. The pass to Milton. There's Green with the three. Sinks the triple. Green's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Philadelphia.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And in a two-game season series, you always want to take charge of game one, and exactly what they're doing here tonight against the Sixers.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Anthony Davis.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Now here's Davis after Ben Simmons' miss.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Embiid. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
One shot.
"16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Curry against Frazier. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, we appreciate all the work you put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long.